Hey guys, I just want to show you this scratch I got. Don't you see it right down here? Now I ain't done this myself. I only noticed this last night. I've got to show you on my other video. And that is not self-inflicted. I've even got a small one there. I don't think I've got any other ones. Might be one, fake one there. I think that might be one, I don't know. I only noticed these like last night. There's one there as well. The one it was like it's going up like that. One there. And a possible one there. Don't know if that's one. No, I don't know. So these scratches were done yesterday that I noticed when I came home from the job centre. How I got them, I do not know. I can't explain how I got them. I've not self-inflicted them myself because I don't have fingernails. You know, all my nails are chewed down to the bone, kind of thing. I can't even make myself scratch. What? Nothing. And it ain't no pin or needle, nothing like that, because I don't fucking do shit like that. But on my other video, I did state a few things. You know, there's been a few weird things that I've been hearing during the night time, and even seen in hearing during the early evening before it gets dark. As you know, I'd done a video earlier regarding something weird happened to me when I was like in and out of consciousness, you know, just in the process of actually falling asleep, where something seemed to have been trying to get in my bed with me. And I felt like a rubbing sensation down my back, as if someone's just saying, like, you know, move over, you know, kind of thing. It's when they touch, go, move over. And I noticed on my actual webcam EVP, there was an actual voice coming through the audio. Let me just quickly go to that video. Now, this ain't really, you know, I'm not scared or anything over it. It's just like, you know, kind of crazy. There's a few EVPs coming through last night, well, this morning when I was doing the stream. What I'll do is quickly screen share this. Now, this is the video from last night. Okay, and I've put a comment there with some EVPs. And to tell you that I'm not lying, some people say, oh, it's your imagination. Well, okay, let's play this one then, yeah. 2 hours, 39 minutes, 36 seconds into the actual video, which was being recorded last night. It sounds like to me someone saying, move over, Steve. Okay, and that's when I told you on the other video, that's where it felt like someone was trying to get in bed with me. So let's listen. And I've got the audio. I've got to play it on. No, I know it sounds a bit gurgly. Move over, Steve, it sounds like. And there's a few EVPs there. Move over, Steve, it sounds like to me. Now, if you go to that video, you can play it back yourself. But it sounds like it's saying, move over, Steve. Could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. Can't put it any higher. Move over, Steve. And then if you carry on listening for a few seconds, there's an actual EVP coming through saying, "Love you." Yeah, love you. It's quick, it's going, "Love you. Love you." Like that kind of thing, you know. So this, you know, like, it's a spirit. Well, it sounds like it's a female, you know, and the first one where it says move over is more kind of like, to me, quiet and muffly. The only audio recorders I've had in here was my webcam. Okay, my webcam audio. Now, to get an EVP saying move over, Steve, and then 8 seconds later saying love you, that's kind of crazy. So I believe that this morning, around about 5:36, 5:35, 5:36, someone was trying to get in bed with me by saying move over, Steve, and 8 seconds later, just before I get to turn around, there's like, I love you. Then as I do turn around, there's a flash of white light, you know, boom, quick as like, you know, you can even say flash what, quicker than you can even say white light, you know, because as I turned around, I just saw a flash white light and it disappeared. You know, it was only like a second and a half, you know, it's kind of crazy. You know, I don't need to make this shit up. I'll just prove to you that, you know, by where I turned around, well, before I even turned around, you know, I felt like something was trying to get in bed with me. And it actually felt like, you know, someone really was trying to get in bed with me. And I thought, like, you know, laying there and feeling that motion, that the reason why I say I don't get scared over it, because I used to get that quite a lot, either sitting on the bottom of the bed, which I've made, I've just got up again. So either someone's sitting on the bed and you feel it like the intimidation of the bed going down, and sometimes I felt it up where I were before. Now, last year I used to get like a whistling kind of sound. It used to go kind of thing, and that kind of freaked me out for a while, but I got used to it, and it went on for months until like one day I just got really pissed off, because every time I was sleeping, it made that noise, like a whistle noise. You know, I know I'm asleep, and suddenly you get that kind of disturbance, that sound that wakes you up, and it was like a noise, and it kind of like startled me in my own sleep kind of thing. I'm thinking, well, what the fuck was that? And this happened every night for a couple of months, until one day I got really pissed off, and I said, right, that's enough. I've had fucking enough of this shit. You know, you can't be doing this and waking up anymore. Stop it now. Go away. I don't want you here. And it stopped. It stopped that night. And like, it's probably about 2 or 3 months later, I'm thinking, well, wonder is whatever that was still here. So as I went to go to bed one night, I said, like, you know, whoever made that noise, you know, that used to wake me up, I'm sorry if I had to go at you and demanded you to leave, but if you're around, just let me know by, you know, doing that once tonight, you know. If you can do it, that'd be great. If you can't, then I know I've probably pissed you off and you moved on. And as I fell asleep, it happened. I heard that noise. I thought, whoa. Okay, I know you're still there. Thank you very much. Okay, you can go back. You know, as long as I know you're around and you're not doing it anymore, because I've asked you not to do it anymore, that's great. So, like, you know, I do have weird things going on when I'm sleeping. The only thing is that I can't prove half this stuff, because you can't video something that you can't bloody well see. You know, even if I had a camera stuck right here on the corner of the bed and I've got the video recording it, yeah, it doesn't mean I'm going to get proof of something going on the bed. I forgot that I had the camera on. So I can't prove that anything, you know, like, unless the camera's actually on a corner and you can see the indentation, you know, and I'm laying on the bed and I'm not moving, but you see it going down like that, then that's real proof. But, you know, you may feel it, but not even see it, you know, and if you can't see it, you can't prove it. You know, it's just taking my word that it happens. I have heard a lot more noise in here. Last night it sounded like something metallic moving. What it was, I don't know. I think people might have heard me say that last night when I was on my bed trying to get asleep with the Wi-Fi cams being recorded through a live stream for a few hours. I heard something move, and I said, well, I just heard something metallic move. Okay, fair enough. And that was it, you know. I tried to get asleep, and I was like just tossing and turning for the first couple of hours, and, you know, not much was happening apart from the noises. I remember getting up to go to the bathroom, and then I came back, and when I came back from the bathroom, I got in bed and started falling asleep. And then around about 5:35 in the morning, that's when I felt if someone was actually trying to climb in bed with me. Now, although the Wi-Fi camera was on, it's facing the door, so there's no way I can show you if anything was near me at the time. Now, I can't show you that proof or evidence that when I felt that kind of movement, you know, I thought, should I turn around or not, you know? I thought, fuck it, it's something there, it's something there. If it ain't, it ain't. And as I turned around, just I looked to where the chair is behind me, I saw this white light just suddenly, like, not shoot off that way, it shot upwards. It's like, it's similar to the light I caught over Mention Common that time with Simon James. It's like a big ball of light, you know, shooting upwards. And it was only like for, you know, a second, maybe a second and a half. And then, like, I just kind of thought, oh, okay. I closed my eyes and fell asleep. Now, you know, if you go back on my video, I'll even put the video down here actually, so you don't have to like keep looking through it, because it's only like my last video. I've only done 2 videos today, this is my 3rd one. But I'll even put the timestamps on where, well, the timestamps are there actually. I'll just put the video link, so all you got to do is go to the video and then click on the timestamps, and I'm damn well sure it's saying move over, Steve, or something like that. And then you definitely hear, because I've already had a comment on it saying, yeah, definitely saying love you or love you, because that was captured through the audio through my webcam. Well, not my webcam, my this one for this blue ice, for that. And I am having technical problems with the bloody webcam not connecting sometimes now. So, you know, it's up to you to believe it or not. As I say, around about 5:35, you can hear the EVP, and it's saying what I think it's saying, move over, Steve, but in a kind of like quiet, deep voice. But then the next one, 8 seconds later, you'll hear it say, love you. So was that spirit trying to get into bed? Because, like, you know, the time it took for me to feel that, it could have been about 8 seconds before I even turned around. So it might have been trying to creep into bed with me, you know, and I'm feeling it, and it's saying, move over, Steve, you know, and like turn around and says, love you. And then I turn around and see this white flash of white light, you know, kind of thing. Now, I don't know who it is, who it could be, but there was another EVP on the video, I think it was on the same video. Might not have been. It might be on another video. Hang on, let me check. So, I think it was on the other video, which I'm trying to load the comments. Yeah, if you look on the last one, the one before this one, there's an EVP of actually a spirit saying Tina. So let me just unmute that. Something really weird happened. Yeah. So it's definitely saying Tina. So trying to get in bed with me. So I do have a teddy bear over there, which apparently a spirit is attached to it, one named Tina. Could have been Tina trying to get in bed, saying move over, then saying love you. And when I've done the other video saying like something spooky and weird was happening, and it said it was possibly, you know, Tina was saying it was her. I don't know. So no, it's just crazy. Say it can startle you, but it ain't really scaring me. So that's what they're trying to do, is scare me. It's not working. It's just like, you know that there's something there. You know something that you can't really see. But when it's actually physically touching you, then that can be a little bit scary. Because I actually felt, something touching my back. I could feel the bed moving as if someone was climbing in. Know when, if you've got a partner, husband, boyfriend, wife, or whatever, and you're already in bed, and you can feel them getting in bed with you. That's what it felt like last night or this morning. That's what it felt like. Honestly, you did. So, so I'm not scared of it, whatever it is, as long as it's a good spirit and it's not negative. I don't know how I got those scratches though. I really don't. And as I say, I've got no nails, so I can't self-inflict them on myself. And I want to self-inflict scratches just to make it look like, I've been scratched by some kind of invisible entity. I've had scratches before, as you've seen. Not, I just scratched on my arm just a few minutes ago, and there's not one mark on my arm, not one. So it's just weird. And I've also been feeling a lot more touching when I've been on hangouts as well. I know not the Tina attached to that one, but my other Tina, the one that Rose sent me, she's always stroking my head like that. When was it, yesterday or the night before? I felt like someone do that to me, mucking around, kind of thing. I've been getting a lot more cold spots when the windows have been closed. I've heard a lot more noises. One of the bottles in the kitchen just fell off the draining board for no apparent reason. Because I heard it if it fell, it would only made a small sound, but this was like a big bang, it made kind of thing. It's only like a plastic bottle like this kind of thing. Not one of those Pepsi bottles. And that made a hell of a noise. I've seen shadows moving around in the room. I've even seen a white flash out in the hallway last night when I went to go and make a drink. I said, right, guys, I'm going to make a drink. Last drink before I go to bed. And as I went out, I saw a flash in the hallway. So it could have been the same flash that I saw in here this morning. I don't know. So, yeah, it's definitely things starting to pick up again. Just I wish I had a bloody decent working DVR system so I could actually try to capture some of that stuff. But until I get a DVR system working, or get a new one, I know I ain't going to get this working, but if I can get a new one, it'd be cool. So I think, with we might get a bit more activity, especially now it's coming up to Halloween as well. I'll, you know, try to keep me 3 Wi-Fi cameras up and running for now, and we'll do a few sessions on that time to time. But anyway, I'm still tired. I'll try to go back to sleep and I'm just like dozing on and off, having weird dreams, you know, kind of thing. Dreams during the daytime, you know. And the last one was like being some kind of like an investigating group, and I'm in a room by myself and I'm seeing like ghosts all around me, you know. I'm seeing like the TV being turned on. I've gone up to get the remote control, and the remote control is where the TV is, and I've gone to get the TV control and turn the TV off. And as I go back to bed, I see some woman in old Victorian clothes standing there, and she's got like something in her left hand, but an axe in her right hand. And she's saying like, please forgive me, can you help me? But there's no blood on the axe or anything, you know. And there's a little girl running around in the same room where the other lady is, you know. I don't know if that's any kind of like possible relative or a child or just some other kid that's running around in the same room. And this is just like a dream I'm having, you know. And it's like I'm doing an investigation with a group in some house. Where this house is, I've got no idea. And like, it's kind of crazy, you know, why I'm having weird spiritual dreams when I'm actually having spiritual things happening in life. Really weird. But if anyone, you know, can explain what the fuck's going on, let me know, because I know one person did put a comment. Who was it? Unpronounceable names. He mentioned like it sounds like the archangel Raphael, the healer of God, or one of his angels. Usually, when you catch an attachment, you catch it on your back. Raphael wields a sword or a knife to cut the bonds, and the entity attach themselves with his heels, dark wounds. Have you felt more positive since then? I suppose it was more beautiful than scary, was it? It's important to know how you feel at the time when it happens. Scared, calm, loved, threatened, etc. Sleep well. Well, as I say, I didn't feel like threatening. It kind of like, as I say, I've had this happen before, you know, similar kind of things where I've felt like the bed being sat on or someone sliding along the bottom of the bed. It feels weird, you know. I know I've got spirits in here, but you don't feel that, you know, they're going to interact you in that way where they're going to sit on the bed and touch you. Now, I've had like other kind of things happening, like I've been sleeping, I get woken up by a kiss on my cheek, you know, kind of thing. That happened like late last year. What else happened? I've had several things happen on that bed. And I'm not saying the bed's haunted because it's a brand new bed, it's not even a year old. But I've had some really weird things happening on there. And, you know, I feel calm, a little bit kind of like nervous, but, you know, I'm calm. I know that I'm not being threatened. So calm, non-threatening, kind of like weird. And usually, this is what I don't understand, that usually when I feel it and I've turned around or I've acknowledged, like kind of acknowledged it, That's when I can actually get asleep. You know, that's when I can actually fall asleep and go into like nod land. And when I'm asleep, I can like be asleep for any amount of time, you know. But today I've been like very restless. Don't know why. Not been able to sleep at all properly today. I have been waiting for an actual letter from someone actually recorded. That's why I had to stay in today. And I know I didn't go to bed till late last night. I think I actually started going to bed around about 3, 4 o'clock time. But then I put the cameras on and done like a little live stream. But even when I did had that sensation happen to me, I'd only sleep for about an hour and a half until I got up and turned the DVR off. So, you know, it's just weird. You know, as I say, it's not threatening. You know, I'm not being harmed. You can tell by the EVPs. It's just weird. You know, I can't explain any other way. Weird. Calm. You feel like, I suppose, loved in one way. Yeah, that's another thing you said, loved. Calm, loved, and weird. If you can make out that. But anyway, if anything else happens, I'll let you know on another video. Because I am tired still, and I was trying to get some more sleep, but I don't think I'm going to get any more sleep. So I'm going to try to get an earlier night tonight. And if that letter comes tomorrow when I'm out, then I'll have to get out and get it some other time. But I really need to try to get an early night sometimes, because I've not been really sleeping all that good. And I think that's all down to the stress, with our friends. But yeah. Okay. Catch you later.